Execution's still open. Execution's still open.
I thought they'd want to get more long-range burst and poke, but they're doubling down on crowd control in the center of the map. That's interesting.
Crowd control has been key in this meta. It's been the thing that has been a menace to so many teams. This is a crowd-controlled meta at its core.
Well, there was a lot of bans targeting the EXP lane, and we have a chance now to see Phoveus let through, and that'll be interesting. Can he do enough on the ONIC? We know how the Marcel has been dominant early, has lost a couple times late, but this is ONIC and Team Falcons PH, their last chance to make their final statement before.
This one definitely looks like it's going to be resulting into at least this 4v4 as both gold laners still up on that top side of the map. Fighting for the second turtle. Luffy's going to jump in here.
Uh-oh, Keyboy running through. Haji bursted down, forced the Crimson Flare back, and Suns help Kyrie score the kill via the Deadly Magics. Now Luffy jumping up. Ogwin finds them out. In comes Kelra. Warning shots. Finds another kill on Ogwin after a golden hour. Revitalize, making sure that the rest of ONIC are topped up, and in comes Lutfi. Finding a couple more. Down goes Kyle, down goes Flap, and that's all she wrote. Unless Marco wants more flying clouds. In comes Haji. Looking for that choke up. Sans will be able to save himself. In comes Keyboy. The jump back and the flicker will not save Marco. Wonton mayhem on Falcon's side of the map, resulting in 6 free kills. And the Esmeralda kind of going where they want to. Uh-oh. They find Kyle once more, and there's no way Kyle survives this. Lutfi scores. And another mount. This should be a clear sign. The first time around it did not work out.
Yeah.
Falcons should back off.
And I mean, even on this, golden hour used.
Uh-oh. Ogwin just chopped down to a little stomp as they force Patrick Star to take a dirt nap. Luffy gets knocked up, but...
Oh, he stops him!
He does, but the damage is real! Kyrie finds another! But there is a trade-off. Down goes Sans in mid. Haji traded out for Keyboy. What is he rocking? These enhanced basic attacks on the Marcel are doing work.
What is going on here for Falcons? I feel like across the map, it feels like this coming up here, but look at this, Kyle. No breathing room.
That's it. We've seen Kirara survive a Deadly Magics through a sequence of spell vamps and iframes, but not like that. Not in a moment. That boat has sailed. They can no longer play it clean and safe. Golden hour.
Uh-oh.
Putting Owen right where they want him. Another stack for Dwayne.
That's got to feel bad. And look, there's more. It's for Marco.
Oh! The KK connection is online, baby! They're up almost 9,000 gold.
Oh, Daniel, I hate to say it, man, but this might be one of the cases where Falcons just go next, you know? It just does not seem right. I don't know if it was the fact they're on Flying Clouds and they just haven't won a Flying Cloud map, but this might end.
I mean, they have a wave coming through. Falcons can clear. And I'm glad to say, go next might not be the next thing in the to-do list. Because I think Falcons can still clean up, all right? Falcons can still kind of tighten up the belt and say we'll play cleaner. But it's going to take so much. It's going to have to involve ONIC saying maybe we stop.
I'm worried. They already took out the top base turret. Oh, look at this. The damage.
Even underneath tier 3, they take 2 for free. Kelra is close to maxing out, man. He's 1 away. Building that BOD. They pop the holy shield.
Oh, no,
and even Marco! So close to the base! Gets taken down!
That's not very yeehaw.
Not at all, partner!
Oh, man, it looks like it could end here. Leo, Flap, and Kyle still alive. They got a wave pushing in bot every single lane. Lord is just now spawning. Is ONIC looking to end?
Kyle, of course, used the iframe early. Couple of dashes back. Lutfi in the heat of it. Flap eats a face full of Deadly Magics. Down goes Ogwin. Next up is the base. ONIC one more. Kelra max out on stats. Gets another just for good measure. ONIC take game 1.
ONIC will just pad the stats in game 1. That's exactly what they were doing there at the end. They knew they had it in the bag. A dominant win in this game 1 against Falcons, man. You know, and again, you look at just the way they played. It was executed well.
And it is the Paquito gold.
Yeah, they're willing to play into it despite the presence of the Juice and Esme and Belleric. They're feeling it today. ONIC is feeling it today.
Kelra mentioned he's more comfortable on a marksman, but he can play it.
Yeah, and this is where that Dairoth ban comes in, right? Knowing we're going to have this heavy front line where if a Dairoth comes in and shreds down the armor of this Uranian, shreds down the armor of this Paquito, there could be a problem. The Vexana also will be more protected. And now you have this big group where everyone can kind of stick together, Ube-esque, and the Fanny coming into that, it is a death ball for... So that is your answer. Instead of crowd control...
There's Golem. Keyboy and Sans are just here too.
Whoa! Oh! Massive fatal links catching Kyle, serving him up, face to fist on Kelra, but Haji trades it out for him. 1 for 1, all in an effort to secure the Golem. Joseph, I don't think that was worth it.
You know what? I think at this point, Kelra, he's happy to take it. You know, it slows down the Fanny buildup, I guess.
Oh no, another EG. In comes Kyle. He wants to go again. But there's 3 of them there. Make that 4 if you're counting the EG. What this does allow for Falcons to do, though, is put a lot of bank on Marco. Marco spent the past minute. That wall was the bane of Falcons' existence. Tower shot coming through. Cyclone Eye to get the safety. Oh man, Kyle is not in any shape to take the turtle. Gets taken down by Lutpi off of an Ionic Edge. It's all ONIC. The Sky King.
Feels like it. I don't know if they're going to be able to get this turret too. It looks like. Oh, hold on. They want to attempt.
Volley Star Moon. Flap. Put down about 0. Just like that. ONIC are 2,000 gold up, given that was 4 members of ONIC underneath Tier 1.
Yeah. It's not as ONIC can just continue to press down on the wound here.
Uh-oh. Get a quick knockup, but answer with a fatal link. Super Marco couldn't make that blazing duet last more than 2 seconds. Ogwin underneath 3. Make that 4. EG coming in, knocking up the big tree, chopping him down. Lutpi scores another. But they find a punish on Suns. Can Kyrie finish what he started? And Kyle folds. He might find a shutdown on a Kyrie here. Kyrie gets away.
Oh man, the mobility again.
And I would not doubt in this next wave, they're able to actually pop that holy shield. Ogwin falls once again. Kyle secures his Malefic Roar, so there should be some... Oh! Flap gets knocked out by Kelra underneath that inhibitor.
I don't know if there's any hope here, Leo. It looks grim. 2 of your tankier heroes being taken down in the lineup here against ONIC. Kyle's got no choice. Oh, Kyrie jumping in. Gets the beacon out too. They might just take a base turret now.
All right, the siege minion will fall. They will have to wait. Kelra sitting at 3-1-2. Sure, look at Kyrie 404. But Kelra, since minute 1, has been the forward assault. He's been basically the bouncer that can't wait to get some quick knockup on a Lutpi. But it's enough time to buy that takedown on mid. This is the best position for Falcons to be in, but Fluff gets taken down first and Ogwin too. Kyle was dealing with the wave down bottom, and now they have to clear the wave in mid, lest ONIC end it now.
No way. Okay, they should be able to clear this. They still have a wave, though.
There is still a wave, and Marco's here, waiting for stats on AOT and Blazing Duet. ONIC are taking game number 2. Match point for the Sky Kings.
Back-to-back games of ONIC clipping the Falcons' wings. This was faster than the game 1. I mean, I didn't think it would end there, but Falcons, it just seemed like they really couldn't do much. Again,
nope, they're still gonna lean in towards the damage. They can still play fast. This lineup that they drafted is still very ONIC coded. If Falcons mess up the execution, then it was definitely ONIC's day and ONIC series to win.
Paquito in the gold lane for Kelra 1 more time. And we'll see if this can be the time that earns them 3rd place. Kelra had a chance against ONIC prior. And this time it was an ONIC matchup. Can he do it against the Philippines, this time representing Indonesia as Team Falcons?
Kyle's going to be spotted out here, though, by Keyboy. Can they go in?
That's a Shifting Skies started up by Flap, but to no avail as ONIC secures the turtle. Down goes Flap. That Feather Airstrike may be a league too far out of the fight as ONIC. They still have all of their resources. That does walk into the wall, plus the Feather Airstrike, but it's Kyle who falls, and Lutpi walks away with it. Flap goes down too by Kyrie's blade. ONIC showing no quarter, as even Haji might fall, does not have the wings by wings. Kyrie Kyrie! Another airstrike. Kelra coming in from the flank. Stop. Flickered in. Hadouken! Might take out Haji, but Haji does get the fly off even with the flicker from Lutfi, and the punish from Falcons is real. Ogwin punches him down. Golden Hour will not save him from
Fights are around these
Whoa, 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 whoa. Was that a circling eagle leading up to Lutfi underneath tier 1, getting hit with a Requiem, and they get another. Keyboy falls, the punish from Falcons, getting 2 kills on Marco.
Yeah, did they just guiding wind into their death?
And so that's what Marco's been working on. Shifting skies, but he gets answered by Ignition's welcome. There's strike 2, Golden Hour, compromising the rest of them. Requiem on a Suns, and Falcons get a kill. Now into the back line, circling eagle, knocking up Kyle. Kyle's not long for this world as Kyrie scores. Killra knocks out Haji. The blazing the wet fade away by Marco. Pushing them back, but they're not done. Ogwin runs through. Golden Hour to delay the damage. Coming on a flap, and he goes for the shifting skies. Jumps through, and now in comes Kyle. Marco looking for the perfect blazing duet entry. And there's some wings by wings. The damage on Kyle is real despite the Requiem. Filler strike at point blank range. Kyrie finds the double, make it a triple. Marco with a defensive blazing duet, but he's the only survivor left, and ONIC wanna clean up house. Kyrie in the base. Can Marco do it? No! Kyrie finds him! The Savage in the groups gets
Knock down some of these base turrets. Oh, Daytona's welcome.
and it's cancelled by a Golden Hour. In comes the rest of them. Down goes Flap. Ogwin barely gets away. Pops that Purify. The buy time after the top lane inhibitor crashes. So Falcons are just staunching the bleeding here. Feather Dash Strike coming in from Haji, blasting away those waves. And they will save mid lane inhibitor. Top lane still in jeopardy. Bottom up next on the docket to defend. ONIC looking to control, and they find Kelra, forced to back off, and now it's Lutfi up next. How has Falcons done this? He goes for the freeze, winner crowd, feathered air strike, and a big knockup by Kyle! Kelra falls, straight up for Flap. Sans goes down as well, 2 for 1, make it 3. Brrr, yeah, Marco chasing Kyrie, and the wind of nature saves bulletproof Marco. A quarter of his health. Sets up.
Oh, Lutfi
finds one. Answered by both. A feather air strike gets them both, but Kyle falls first. Golden Hour. In comes the rest of them. Shifting skies, but look at this from the side. Kelra and Marco dueling guns versus fists, and they are so close to taking down Flap. In comes Kyrie. Flap with the dash and back gets taken down. 2 out of the picture. For Falcons, ONIC can smell blood in the water.
They want to take down the base turrets now. Super Marco had to pop his win in nature with the pressure from Kelra onto that fight. So now backs against the wall. They want to stay in this game.
Feather Death Strike. Finally, mid lane inhibitor falls. Circling Eagle by Keyboy. Minutes away. Seconds, possibly from the end. And there's way too many minions. ONIC have delivered sweet revenge. This one's for M5. Sweeping Falcons.
Who would have thought it would have been a sweep for ONIC? But they made it happen. Game 3 took a little bit longer, but still clean as ever. And this one was definitely ONIC time.
This confirms ONIC's third place.